Okay guys, my last video was 2 days ago. I want to make a few updates in my account. I decided to record it so my followers can see what is going on at the background. You can see I have about 6 open threads out of 12 I opened yesterday. These are still running, only 2 in my main account. So the place I want to effect the change, okay, this is my sub account. In the sub account is as easy as connecting from your main account in BYBIT. Then you can travel from there to your sub account. They're all one account. So there is update I want to effect here. That update is to change my percentage take profit setting. You can just activate this, leave it every 30 days. You come and check because it takes trade automatically from the alert from your trading view. Open and do the money control and closes the trades and put your profit and your cash in your BYBIT account. So right now I want to update few things in my sub account number 2. As you can see top here, sub account number 2. So to do that I'll have to go to my settings because I placed there the minimum take percentage to 20%, and as you know, the price of crypto goes zigzag. It goes up and down in this in a way that you cannot be waiting for it to clock. It goes up down. So it's better I reduce this percentage because at worst it can always hit the 12%, but I made 30% now, reduced to 20%. Sometimes you will see profit of about $400 in your Facebook because the take profit level have not reached. It will not close the trade and you will see the market reverse again. But better leave it at 12% so that any trade you open can easily close. And there is new updates added in Karbonai back office. Here you can see some new token added. All these tokens, and on the information here say none. So your robot will not take up this stress because it should not. So I want to activate it by clicking both. So you see this on trade both direction both. So here it said none. So I have to click all, put it to both. See, is already now available, so I have to click update. So let me check all my settings. I put here everything is fine. So this 12% doesn't mean, it means that once the profit margin passes 12%, it will keep going. But if it reverses back, any reverse it makes, it will close minimum. It should be above 12% as the setting is. So here I click update. It will ask me to confirm. I confirm it. Then as it's confirming, I'm gonna, because I have to put my code. So the code is done. Now you can see the trade is open, USDT. So here signifies that it indicates that once the price of this token goes to 1.991, it will take profits. That represents the 12% I have just adjusted now. And if it goes against you and goes, instead of going up, because this is long position, instead of going up, it start going down. If the price hit 1.86, it will change the leverage from 10x to 5x. Then if it continues going against you, it will reduce the 10x again, changing the entry time to a different entry time. And you can see these ones I have short. I was having about 5 open trades, 3 have closed with profit. Then these ones that did not close, the price went against me and it reduced the leverage, showing activating the money management settings in these very robots. If you go to, that doesn't mean that the profit will not go above 12%. What it does, this is minimum. Once the profit hits 12%, it keep going. But once there is a reversal, you can see, let me show you from the advanced setting. Once there is a reversal going back against you, it will close and take the profit above the. If you go to advanced money management, these advanced settings, sometimes you don't need to touch there, but for the sake of this video, I'm entering there. you can see once the price goes to stage up to stage 4, going against you up to stage 4, the leverage size changes to 1.5%. Take profit becomes 8%. So once it goes up and once it goes against you up to the leverage changes to 1.5, taking profit will reduce to 8% because the market reversal might not hit the uptrend target to give you up to the 12%. And once it reverses about 1% downwards after hitting your take profit setting, it will close and calculate the profit for you. So this is how this works. And as you can see, my main accounts have some few on Sunday. I do not trade on Sunday. This, you can open this and leave it every 30 days. You come and check your profits. But for my side, I'm an aggressive trader, so there is target I want to hit. So I want the balance sheet to close at least 20k before the end of the month. If I can do that, then I will relax and let the robot trade on its own. These are closed trades. If you want to see all the how many trades I've taken, 224 in total. If you click Carbon Assisted Trader at top right hand side, you will see some detailed trades you have taken. All trades to open. So to show you the list, these active trades on top with yellow mark, these are completed trades. You can see page 1 to 25 there. So I would like you to enjoy the video of updates from the IT manager in this company. You can see it in the next video. Thank you.
Hey guys and gals, how you doing? Kevin Okwani here. I want to go ahead and go over a couple of updates that we've made in the system that I think you're really going to like. So let's take a look at these. Number one, if I go on over to my configuration page, okay, so I'm going to go click on configure here, and we're going to take a look around. We did a couple things on this page, and one is going to help you guys out a lot. We went ahead and we activated, literally we doubled the amount of currency pairs that are in the system that we're tracking, okay? It's a laundry list of them. I mean, to give you some perspective, this side from Bitcoin all the way down to right here were all the coins that existed in the system just a couple hours ago. And now we've loaded in, we have in the system all of these and every single one of these coins. Now, I want to make something insanely clear to you, okay? Just because they're back here does not mean by any stretch of the imagination that we are issuing trades with TradingView on them or in the VIP sections. It's just not a thing that it's not guaranteed that we're doing that, okay? You'll know if we're using any of these coins because if you go into the Academy, all right, you will see, if I go click on Access the Academy, you'll see all of the currency pairs that we're actively trading on right here in connecting the bot at this moment. So we won't, just because the currency pair is on that configuration page, okay, it doesn't mean we're actually trading on them, but they are there so that you, if you so choose to trade on them, if that's something that you want to do, well, you can go ahead and activate these as both and trade on them in the Beyond the Bot section if you're going to add trades. Okay, and a lot of you are doing stuff like that, so you can go ahead and do that. I would recommend going and turning these on, going right here to step 3 for currencies and clicking on both right here, all right, and go down and update this. Okay, click on the update button and update it so that you can trade on both of them, because we may be adding some of these into those sections. Not all of them, obviously. There's a lot of currency pairs here, but we are going to be adding in some of them, okay? So for those of you who were wanting to get more currency pairs on here, we've literally put in all the currency pairs that exist on BYBIT. Now, I want to take a second and reflect on something with you before we move on. When we first started Carbon and we were using BYBIT, we had like 20 I think, 20 currency pairs that we could trade on, guys, gals, like 20 of them. Now we're up to 128. There's 128 currency pairs here that you see. That's crazy, all right? And this just represents the future, in my opinion, because Bybit is expanding, which gives us the ability to, if we want to, which we do, configure some of these and give you a way to push them through using our indicators, okay? Which means more trades, guys, right? So go toggle them on. I'm not saying that you're going to be trading on them today, but you want to be ready just in case we do start trading on them, right? And when we do. And you'll know because I'll let you know. But go toggle both of these, all right? And just understand that when we started this, we only had like 20 currency pairs, and now we're up to 128. It gives us options. Like, for example, NEO here. I was just messing around with it on a chart, and I can get this up to a 100% win rate with averaging 4 bars at a time. Nutty. There's only one trade that we're stuck in for 2 days. So we will be adding some of these in here, and that's 62 trades being taken. The majority of them short trades, which is pretty cool. All right. So I want you guys to just kind of understand, like, this is where we are now. We have these abilities. So just think future. In the future, we will be trading on a lot of these, and eventually, the ones that you see here, we will be trading on all of them. And the reason is because some of them are too new to trade on, so we don't. But as time goes by and they mature as cryptocurrency pairs, we will be trading on some of them, okay? So pretty cool stuff, all right? So for those of you who are looking for some existing, extra pairs, well, here they are. I think on the webinar, we had someone who wanted Rose USDT, and we added that in yesterday, and boom, we added the rest of them in, okay? So go toggle both of these, go up here, toggle both, and hit update. Now, you might notice something on this page, actually. That is the next thing that we did. So what we did was we blur out the callback URL now. And if you click this button, it will show you the callback URL. But you see right here the callback URL, it is blurred out for a reason. So that way, for some of you, if you want to do video recordings and you're telling people, talking to people about Carbon, about the back office and how it works and all that stuff, and you're bringing people in and helping us grow Carbon. I appreciate you guys that are bringing people in. You're helping us grow. And by doing that, by the way, you're helping me not have to take the time out to go do a lot of marketing. I can recruit as many people and bring in as many people as I want to. It's kind of my specialty, right, when it comes to running ads and doing ad campaigns out there. But I haven't had to do that to expand Carbon because you guys are bringing people in. And what that's doing for me is it's giving me the ability to 100% unequivocally focus on trading, right? The product, what we're doing here, what we're supposed to be doing here, without having to focus on bringing people in so that we can make sure that the servers can be paid for, make sure that we can expand the support team, make sure that we can expand the dev team and do all the cool things that we're doing. And some of the stuff that we're doing is going to blow your mind. So thank you for that. This is blurred out so that, you can record videos and no one can see your callback URL, because this is just as valuable as an API. Somebody gets this, they can push trades on over into your Carbon, into your Bybit accounts through Carbon. So you don't want this out there on the universe. They might not know how to use it, but if they figure that out by getting a Carbon account, they can definitely do that. So you'd have to click show right here and it will display this. So it's blurred out, okay? So there's the next thing. Now there's another update. I know this is getting lengthy, but hopefully you're finding this valuable. If I go over to, let's say, my dashboard here, okay? I'm going to take a trade on this account. And this is just a test account. That's why I got 1,294 trades on here. And you can see a bunch of trades, me testing different cool things on here. But I'm going to go ahead and show you something that has been changed. Okay. Number one, let me go open a trade actually. I'm going to go into here and I'm going to open up a trade. So I'm just going to open one up so I can push it through and we can take a look at some functionality that we now have. So I'm going to open a trade for $7. Going long, confirm. Why not? I'm going short, confirm. Okay. So I just open those up, and I'm going to push them and refresh this and push them into Carbon. So I'm going to push this in, go yes, okay. We'll push this into Carbon, and then after we let that hit, we're going to go ahead and push through the short. Boom, okay, push to the short. Now, there has been an issue that we talked about. First off, there's been an issue that we've spoken about. We talked about it on the webinar, that when we get to, if I go into my advanced configurations, we'll let those sit there for a minute, that if I get to the advanced money management, if I get to the last stage of a trade, what was happening was we were taking profit at prior steps. So let's say I got to stage 4 on this, right? Our take profit would actually be 2%. And this was a kind of a temporary glitch in the system that we had because we had to figure a few things out. And we went and fixed it. And so now, if you're on stage 4, it'll actually take the profit for stage 4, stage 3, stage 3. So for those of you who are like, hey, this trade closed out, at 2% when it should have closed out at 3 or 4 or something like 10, that's why that was happening, and that's been fixed, number 1, okay? That's been fixed. So that's done, number 1. Number 2, but if I go ahead and close out one of these trades in BYBIT, okay, let's go do that. Let's go into BYBIT. I'm going to close one out. I'm just going to go hit the market order on this thing, boom, and I'm going to confirm. I'm going to close it out. If I go do that, there was a problem before that was not a problem, but ridiculously annoying. And that annoyance came down to this. If you wanted to close a trade that was already closed in BYBIT, for the love of God, you had to click this active button. If I click this and click close trade, I had to do this 5 times. I had to click the active button, and then go close, and then do it again and again 5 times. And the reason why that existed is because it's a mechanism to double and triple check. Well, we put that mechanism on autopilot. Now, if you just click it once and hit OK, even if it's not in the system and you go to close it, right, it'll close out normally. Again, this is just for trades that you closed out on BYBIT and now you're closing in Carbon. You can see it takes a minute to process this, right? It's taking a second. That's not the system lagging. That's the system pushing it through several times, okay? Pushing that trade through. So again, just to recap, if I had a trade that I closed in BYBIT, but that was still open on Carbon, I used to have to push this 5 times. You no longer have to do that. For those of you watching this in the Facebook group, if you think that's cool, type in 5 for the win, right? Because that was so annoying to do that. It frustrated me. It frustrated you. It frustrated everyone in Carbon, period. So those days are over, okay? So I just wanted to show you that and let you know, okay? Now, I will be having some more updates come out here very, very, very soon. So keep your eye out. If you're watching this in the Facebook group or something like that, make sure you're in our Telegram chat, right? Or the Telegram groups. If I go to the dashboard here, which the dashboard is going to be changing here pretty soon, but make sure you go in our Telegram notification channel so that you can get notified whenever we do updates and such. I'll leave you with this. Right now, we still have shorts paused in the system, okay? Because I think that the markets could have a flash up, but we're going to be unpausing that here pretty soon, and I'm going to give you guys something pretty cool because I was worried about a really just steep climb up, right? But we're not getting it, okay? We're not getting the steep climb up. Things are pretty stable right now, okay? So I will be turning shorts back on probably tomorrow. I will let you know and do a video, but I'm not just going to come to you with that news. I've got some more news that I'm going to come to you tomorrow with. I'll keep you updated and bring that news to you tomorrow as well, okay? So you'll get the news that I'm turning shorts back on, number 1 in the system, and number 2, I'm going to give you some more news, something cool that I think you're probably going to like. All right, guys? So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, keep rocking it out. All right? Night. Bye.